Is your dog constantly chewing, biting, and licking at their paws to the point of obsession? Now, their paws might be red, swollen, inflamed, itchy, or sore. Maybe your dog has been going at them so much that they're bleeding with skin or hair coming off. And maybe this has been going on so long that the paw pads and the skin between the toes has become thickened and damaged. Now, itchy, inflamed paws can drive both you and your pet crazy. And despite those many vet visits back and forth, you still can't seem to get on top of the problem. Your dog just wants relief. You just want your best friend to feel better again. So today, let's look at the reasons why our dogs get itchy, inflamed paws and some natural ways to get on top of the problem. So stay tuned to learn more. Hi there, Lyndall Pinchin, Canine Naturopath from Canine Vitality, and welcome to my channel, Happy Healthy Dogs, where it's my passion to help you help your dog live a longer, healthier life naturally. Thank you guys for being here today. I appreciate your support on the channel. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and click on that little bell to be notified of all my upcoming videos. Now, those red, itchy, and inflamed paws that your dog might have can have a number of causes, but by far the most common is allergy, either from foods or some other environmental allergen such as grass or pollen. In particular, foods tend to affect the paws in terms of symptoms of this allergic dermatitis. And often these symptoms seem to worsen over the spring and summer months. Now, once your dog starts to lick and chew at their paws, this creates a nice, warm, wet environment for bacteria and yeasts to start to proliferate. So aside from redness and inflammation, there may also be a smell associated with this. So what is the best way to treat this? Now, ideally, if your dog has an allergy to something, we want to avoid this where possible to help alleviate those symptoms. But what are some ways we can help soothe and reduce the symptoms down? Now, one tip you can use with your dog is to have a damp cloth waiting for them after being outside to wipe over the paws to make sure any allergens are wiped off. Doing also a foot soak can be really helpful in terms of reducing the itch and inflammation, as well as addressing any of those secondary yeast or bacterial infections. Now, if your dog has very red, inflamed paws with broken skin, I would recommend just soaking them in a cooled green tea solution. Make up a pot of green tea with green tea bags or loose leaf tea and allow this to cool, and then soak each paw for a few minutes. If there is no broken skin or bleeding, you can then add in some organic apple cider vinegar and Himalayan sea salt, along with maybe a few drops of high-grade lavender oil, and do the same soak. And I'll leave the recipe below if you want to try this. As I said, try and do this twice daily for up to 1 to 2 weeks to help reduce down the allergy symptoms and those associated infections. Now, you can also apply calendula ointment, aloe vera gel, golden seal ointment, or colloidal silver to help reduce those symptoms. Now, all of these have natural anti-inflammatory actions along with being antifungal and antibacterial. Apply these as needed, and guys, don't worry if your dog does lick these off, they are all safe internally. You might want to also check your dog if they're on a commercial diet or are being raw fed but with a non-organic diet. Where possible, make sure your dog is organically raw fed, as this will minimize any potential allergy symptoms. You can add in quercetin and bromelain supplements, as these are natural anti-inflammatory and antihistamine agents for allergies, along with good quality probiotics. Now, secondly, what about obsessive behavior? Does your dog suffer from obsessive behaviors, or are they just plain bored? Now, anxiety, which manifests as OCD behavior, can lead a dog to start licking and chewing and biting at their paws. And while there are many other ways a dog might show these OCD behaviors, paw licking is common. Now, is your dog getting plenty of mental stimulation as well as general exercise? Making sure that your dog has adequate stimulation can help alleviate boredom and the need to resort to licking and chewing of those paws. Now, number 3, pain. This is sometimes overlooked, guys, in terms of paw licking. So check that your dog is not in pain. And if you're not sure what to look for, have your vet or holistic practitioner assess this. Now, sometimes there can be referred pain from one area of the body to another. For example, your dog might have an issue in their back, hip, or knee joints, such as arthritis, but the dog begins to chew at their foot to try and relieve the pain. So it's important to rule this out. Now, if pain is an issue, there are numerous natural ways to reduce pain and inflammation in terms of supplements, as well as using acupuncture, Bowen therapy, massage, chiropractic, and similar therapies. Number 4, parasites. Now, parasites such as fleas or mites can really cause havoc with intense itching of the skin, and this can include the paws. So have your vet rule out mites in particular, as this can cause mange, which is incredibly itchy and uncomfortable as a parasitic infection. There are a number of natural ways we can treat both fleas and mites if this is the case. So using diatomaceous earth food grade dusted onto the paws daily can help kill both fleas and mites, as can neem and coconut oil. And if your dog is having issues with fleas or mites, this is an indication that their immune system might need a little bit of support. So look at supporting the immune system through really high quality raw diet, along with immune supporting herbs and supplements, including medicinal mushrooms. And finally, guys, number 5, just out of common sense, check that your dog does not have a bite or an injury or a cut or anything like that. If you're not sure, once again, have your vet check this out. But sometimes we want to just rule that out as an obvious thing right from the get-go. So guys, if your dog does suffer from those itchy, sore, or inflamed paws, I hope that these few ideas that I've given today might be helpful to you. But if you have tried these, or you do try them and you don't find them helpful, it may be time for you to delve a little deeper into your dog's overall gut and immune system health. And if this is the case, and this is your dog, then please feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to hear your story about your dog's paws and ways that I can assist you further by doing some more in a deeper internal work in terms of supporting that gut and immune system. And I will leave all my contact details as usual below in the description box. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to share and subscribe. Have a lovely day, and I look forward to catching up with you in another video very soon. Bye for now. Have a great day.